Captain Falcon's Twister Race is based on the beloved game F-Zero, which I recently reviewed and gave a pretty good score. It's a revolutionary game on the SNES and had fantastic sequels later that I really enjoyed. And I'll just tell you straight right now, Captain Falcon's Twister Race fucking sucks. The controls on this game are simple. You hold the gamepad sideways, and you steer it by tilting it, kind of like a car. Except, I don't really get it. Why wouldn't you just keep it the normal way, so it's more like a car, giving kind of like the Mario Kart Wii experience? So I don't understand that, and let's just say that these controls suck. They lose calibration after like 5 seconds. Like, it'll be 4 rounds and then a checkpoint, and at the checkpoint you can recalibrate your controller because it uncalibrates after a while. I understand it doing it after a while, but literally like halfway through a race, all of a sudden I'll be having to hold it like almost horizontally so that it doesn't like scoot you off path. It's just no excuse for that, because the Wii U can really actually rock their motion controls well, so for some reason it had to be the developers, because I can tell you, I've never lost calibration on Donkey Kong. I've never lost it on any Wii U game that used it. I like on Nintendo Land, while you're looking around and walking around there, the only way that it would be miscalibrated is if you didn't calibrate it right at the start by laying it on a flat surface, but when you do that, it's perfect the whole time. So it's just this game alone, and I don't understand it. This game also it's just not very good. The only good control that works decently is that your partner can use a Wiimote and blow stuff up. But again, it's more like he can help you out. It's not really a co-op game, because if I was playing it with a friend, I'd be like, I want to play as Captain Falcon, and then like the other person would be fucked over and have to use the Wiimote. So it just isn't very good in that sense. The physics in this game, as well, are complete shit. You can't turn very well, and a lot of the harder turns, you'll still slide. Like, in the SNES game, it was hard to turn, but I felt like it was possible. Here, it's just confusing, and you have to do all these pencil-ass turns that will get you hurt throughout the whole course. It's really annoying. Also, in the way of gameplay, it sucks, too. If you lose once, you have to redo the whole game. You don't go back to the last checkpoint. Like, I think you should go back to the previous checkpoint. I mean, if you quit, that's one thing. If you quit, I think you should have to start from the start, of course, or if you click, like, new game or something. But there's no excuse. If you die once, you don't have 3 lives, you don't get to go back to the checkpoint. I would understand if the whole game you had 3 lives, and if you lost, you had to go back to the checkpoint, be that 1 level or 4 levels. But it's just ridiculous to think that they can make you go through a whole game, and then on level 12, oh, there's a little bomb obstacle in the middle that you hit once and you died. That's another thing. On those levels where it's like bomb infested, you gotta be very careful. Not to mention there's still the turns, because if you hit any of those bombs, you're done for. Your ship explodes and it's like game over, and you have to start over from the start. I know for a fact, like the first time I was playing it, I think it was like level 9 or something like that, so I was most of the way done with the game. I'm just minding my own business, trying to swerve around the bombs. Well, the shitty ass control, because it was miscalibrated, it was hard for me to turn out of the way, so I got hit directly on a bomb. I figured that would like push me back and slow me down for a second, which I thought I'd probably lose the race anyways, because you usually only have 3 seconds to spare at most, which really sucks as well, which gives you no room for error. But no, I hit it, instant death. So it's just ridiculous in this game. Everything in this game is ridiculous. It's frustrating. It's easy. Like, if I think I could beat all these levels, no problem. But after 3 times of trying, I got better and better at every level, and I just didn't want to try anymore. It's just not fun to play. It's boring. It's an insult to the saga. And here's the worst part of it. F-Zero games were even fast on the SNES, but I swear, like, the SNES obviously couldn't handle as much fast-looking speeds just due to the graphics and all that. They couldn't make it look really fast and stuff. But this game doesn't even make an attempt. It is so slow-looking, but it's still really hard to pull off all the maneuvers, and the physics is like you're going really fast. It's so stupid. I just really hate this game, and overall, it's a disgrace to the F-Zero franchise. Captain Falcon's Twister Racer, or whatever it's called, is insulting, and it's just a bad game. Overall, I give it a very under-average 4 out of 10.